Hey, what's going on guys? Back here with another video. Today we'll be looking at the reasons as to why I believe Ripple or XRP will hit $10 within 2018. And so there's a number of reasons that I believe this is going to occur, and we'll go that into a bit more detail later on in the video. So firstly, starting off, we just head over to CoinMarketCap and have a look at what's going on within the cryptocurrency market. We can see here it's a bit of a downwards trend today, a bit of a correction happening, a majority of the coins dipping a fair bit. The market cap is at around $758 billion, so still very strong. Also interesting to note that the BTC dominance up here is around 34.1%. So that's probably about as low as I've ever seen it, which is not necessarily a bad thing for Bitcoin. It just means that there are a lot of other coins coming up and providing a bit of competition towards Bitcoin, but it is still holding strong and is definitely still the king at $258 billion. And considering this video is talking about Ripple, if we just go into Ripple here, we can see that on to today it's down 17.81%. A bit of correction, and we'll go into reasons as to why this particular downwards trend is happening at such a stark decrease. So if we look at this last, say, month here, we can see that Ripple's had a very strong run up. Just a month ago it was worth around 23 cents, ran up all the way to its peak at around $3.65 or $3.80 on Jan the 4th, and then we saw a bit of a correction coming, and then now a bit more of a downwards trend. And today, or just looking at the market cap of Ripple, it's 95 billion. It was in second spot, but based on this recent correction and the increase in the Ethereum price, Ethereum has taken back the number 2 spot. We can see that it's a massive amount of Ripple being moved currently in regards to trading. We've got 3 billion. So there is a lot of volatility associated with a lot of movement within the currency. Nothing to worry about too much, just something to keep in mind. And then obviously the other stats around circulating and that sort of supply. So firstly, this recent dip within the Ripple price is associated with, and I'll bring it up on screen, we've got Coinbase coming out stating their process of adding new assets, and there was a lot of rumors going around and a lot of hype around Ripple being added to Coinbase and GDAX. And if you're unsure about what Coinbase is, it's one of the largest exchanges in the world for cryptocurrency. And when coins do get listed, such as Bitcoin Cash around a couple of weeks ago, they seem to see a very strong increase in their price just due to the accessibility for people, because it is one of the largest exchange, and a lot of people pump money into new coins that are listed on there in hopes of making a profit. And because they've come out with a statement here, which you can read on screen, and I'll just read the last part here. As of the date of this statement, we have made no decision to add additional assets to either GDAX or Coinbase. Any statement to the contrary is untrue and not authorized by the company. And so this sort of just cleared up all those rumors out there around new coins being added to Coinbase in the next couple of weeks. They've just come out saying there have no decisions been made. People were a bit unsure around it. There were, again, rumors around saying that Coinbase was adding Ripple due to its recent increase in price, and a lot of people wanting to get into Ripple and invest in it, and Coinbase were likely to facilitate it. People were saying those sort of things. So they came out with this, and this resulted in a bit of a drop in the Ripple price. Nothing too much to worry about. We'll go into a bit more detail around the reasons as to why I think it's going to see a strong return. So looking at a bit of news here, we've got with the Japanese entertainment giant DMM unveils details of crypto exchange to launch next month. This is massive news for a lot of cryptocurrencies, and if we scroll down here, we've got DMM Bitcoin will launch a new service site for virtual currency trading on January the 10th, 2018, and we plan to start accepting account opening applications on January the 11th. So very close. That's actually tomorrow, based on it's being the 9th of Jan today. So up and coming and quite close. Also, we can see here, commercial site has 27 million members and is preparing to launch the cryptocurrency exchange. So 27 million people, that's a lot of people who will now have access to virtual cryptocurrency trading. And just to put that into perspective, as we were talking about Coinbase before, Coinbase, based on a Google search that I've just done over here, we can see that it's 13.3 million as of November 2017. So it's likely to have increased quite starkly over the last month, so because it's not including December or the start of January. So I'd put that figure up around 18 to 19 million, but still something to keep in mind when comparing it. So definitely a lot of people are going to be able to purchase coins, and if we scroll down here, It's launching with 7 cryptocurrencies, and of course one of those is Ripple. So even though it's not currently being listed on Coinbase, here we've got a new exchange opening up that will then facilitate that exchanging. And also, it's not to say that Coinbase won't be listing Ripple in the not too distant future, it's just at the moment they're not looking to. So again, both those factors acting as a bit of a catalyst for growth into the future. So definitely something to keep in mind. Also, I just wanted to have a look here on the Ripple website in a bit more detail. We've got a couple of benefits here around the differences between Ripple and against Ethereum and Bitcoin. And for example, here we've got benefits in regards to time taken to transact or do transactions. So payments settle in 4 seconds, so extremely fast, and in comparison to Ethereum, Ethereum being 2 minutes plus, Bitcoin being 1+ hours, and then traditional systems being 3 to 5 days. And at the moment within the cryptocurrency space, transaction times are increasing due to clogging of the blockchain due to popularity, and so seeing XRP being able to hold a steady 4 seconds in regards to transaction times is definitely something to keep in mind, and is something strong and something that's likely to continue to support the coin in regards to investors coming in. We've also got it being scalable. Bitcoin has struggled with scalability, Ethereum not so much, but again has. We've seen it with again the transactions coming through. XRP consistently handles 1500 transactions per second 24/7 and can scale to handle the same throughput as Visa, and that is absolutely critical because Visa being a real world financial transaction method, if Ripple is able to facilitate the same throughput as Visa, then again it's likely to become adopted by more and more financial institutions, and therefore base itself or get a bit of a grounding and be a staple cryptocurrency that people will again invest in. So some amazing statistics here, very promising stuff, and all acting to push the price up into the future. Additionally, we've also got Canada's top exchange, Coinsquare, looking to beat or potentially will beat Coinbase to adding Ripple. So there are a bunch of other exchanges out there who are definitely looking to add Ripple to their selection on their exchange. So just there's a lot of focus on Coinbase and what they're doing at the moment, and people are sort of overseeing what other exchanges are doing and that effect that it could have on the coin. So here definitely something to look into, and it's great because it is Canada's top exchange, so you know there's a lot of support behind this exchange. And if it does get listed, again, money is likely to flood within the coin because people will be able to easily access it. So a lot of Canadians potentially purchasing Ripple in the not so distant future. So there's a bunch of detail down here. Feel free to check it out yourself. Do a bit more reading on it because there is good information here. But I just wanted to point out there is an embedded tweet here from Logan Kugler, and it says here, further news on XRP Coinbase rumor. So this is what we were talking about earlier on. Just heard from someone who was at Coinbase Xmas party that talked about XRP getting added, was top of discussion among employees. Seems it's real, folks. Coinbase is going to make a ton from the amount of everyday people rushing to buy. And so again, these are rumors. This is speculation. It's not first-hand. It's throughout the internet, so take it with a grain of salt. But there are definitely people talking about it. There has been a lot of hype, and usually when there's a lot of this information coming out around certain coins or a lot of people backing a certain idea, it's likely to have some sort of merit to it. But again, as I said, take it with a grain of salt. So definitely some interesting stuff. All again acting to push Ripple's price up, and I can easily see it by the end of 2018 up around that $10 mark. And just to put that into perspective, that $10 mark wouldn't be too ambitious. I mean, because if we were to say we just put it at 2, would say it's times around 4 to 5, which would put the market cap up quite high. So if we're just going to do a quick calculation here, we'll go calculator here, we'll put it in, so we know that to get to around 10, say it's like 4.5, we'll put in the current market cap, times it by 4.5, and then that takes us to around $427 billion, which in comparison to say the stock market is quite low, and it's something that I can't see not happening based on the current growth or the growth rate we're currently going at, and the market cap growth we've seen over the last year, percentage wise, it's likely to continue to increase. And the more and more people that come in, the accessibility, the ease of purchasing cryptocurrency, and their uses being more and more practical in today's society, it's definitely not unreasonable to think that a cryptocurrency such as Ripple, who's well established, been around for a long period of time, has real world application, has a number of users and banks who are backing it and are currently using the currency to facilitate transactions in a more efficient and cost effective way. I believe that, again, with those big institutions who have a lot of money behind them, investors are going to flock to this coin. And also reflecting on Bitcoin futures, which had a large success when it was listed, and as a result of that large success, I assume that like CBOE, which is Chicago Board Options Exchange, are looking to do more futures with other coins, and so an ideal candidate for that may be Ripple, because it is one of the top coins. And in the event that it was listed on CBOE, I could see this price easily jumping 20 to 30% in a day, which would be huge for the coin, and then would just continually push money into it and encourage development of the coin. And here I just wanted to show you a video that's on YouTube around Brad Garlinghouse, who's Ripple's CEO, talking around 3 out of 5 major financial institutions that he is potentially working with. They are just rumors, and is unable to clarify at the moment because it's not official, and he will wait for confirmation from those partners to release that to the public. But again, promising news. So if I just open up here and play it.
Unlike, I think, some in the crypto community, Ripple has really been very proactive in working with financial institutions,
okay,
working
but the
with
names,
banks,
so that I think that would help if you were sort of transparent about the names.
Well, part of working with those companies is we announce when they're ready to announce. There are a lot of rumors about the we are working with American Express today, for example. There are a lot of rumors about that had leaked out of American Express. We didn't confirm that until American Express was ready to confirm that, which we made public in, I think, November. So we've publicly shared we are working with 3 out of the 5 largest in the world. We'll publicly, make those announcements with those customers when they're ready.
So again, just huge news coming out of that, and if they're already able to work with 3 out of the 5 largest financial institutions in the world, I can only see the other 2 potentially jumping on board because of the efficiency factor and that being a cost-saving method for them. And in order to gain that competitive edge, they need to adopt cryptocurrencies like Ripple in order to stay competitive. So again, something to think about. Ripple is definitely on a rampage at the moment, has seen strong growth. If we just go back here to the graph for the month, definitely got a run up. 2018 is hopefully going to be a huge year for Ripple. I'm backing it. Hopefully you guys are as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any comments, feedback, got any other news around Ripple, please post it in the comments section below. Also, if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe and leave a like. It helps me out a lot, and I'll catch you on the next video.